You did it, you did it, you did it, you did it, you did it in a minute. Come on. 2, 3, 4. You did it, you did it, you did it, you did it in a minute. Come on. Looks pretty nice there, guys. I like that there. And I got the cobalt. I gotta get a charger though. This thing's been dead. Unfortunately, been dead for a little while. But guys, also, you do get 2 USB ports with this. Just to let you know, which is pretty cool. You know, not too many will offer that. But all right, guys. So we've talked about it. We've laughed about it. We've hurt about it. But a new line of tools is coming to Walmart. I think it's awesome. Now, if you remember, little down because of the Hart name, you know, not sticking at Home Depot, but Walmart is going to do it right from what I hear. Huge platform they got planned. And it's good that Hart has found a home now. Again, known, you know, for their more premium tools. And this line, you know, from what I've heard from the Walmart people is, you know, this is up there to compete with, you know, the big box stores lines. Now, obviously, it's a DIY line, but it's made to compete with the DIY lines over at Home Depot, over at Lowe's. You know, I guess you can include Harbor Freight in there. And it's a well-known name. It's an established name. So it's smart. It's smart on the business front, no doubt, for Hart Tools. So let's open her up and take a look and see what we have here. Okay. I think that will do. Okay. So they're going to be coming out with a lot of tools, guys. All right. They're starting off with a couple kits. I believe this is just their drill driver kit. So this is going to have the 1.5 amp hour battery. It's just the drill driver. There's also a circular saw with the drill driver with that 4 amp hour battery. This is going to go, I believe, for $79. Okay. 3-year warranty. I believe the 3-piece kit is going to go for $159. All right, but again, very well priced. We know the Hart name. Yeah, I'm just reading this. Yep, Hart, the Hart logo, N logo, and H logo are trademarks of the Tektronic cordless GP. So we know a good company is making this stuff. TTI, obviously the makers of Milwaukee, Rigid, Ryobi. They've done some Craftsman stuff in the past at Sears. So a pretty good line, you know, a pretty good reputation right off the bat. But let's take a look and see what we have here. Now, the launch really isn't going to be until the spring. They are going to have some tools out, obviously, at Walmart. Some stores already have a big display up of them. But again, it's a really big line, guys. I don't know how big. I will know next week, hopefully. But okay, so again, $79. Again, guys, you really, I don't know, you go on Amazon, even for crappy, no-named Chinese crap. For some of these kits, you're going to spend $79, $69, $89. So at least here with the Hart name, you know, you're getting something that's made by a reputable company, as TTI is, of course. All right, but you got a bag here, you know, pretty basic, small, compact, you know, not bad. It probably looks worse than it is. And it's not cheap really at all. I mean, you know, again, at that $79 price point, you know, you got to be realistic to a degree. I'm going to be doing reviews on all this stuff, guys. This is just honestly a quick look, guys, just in case people are looking to get this holiday season, as I've gotten a lot of questions on it. Right off the bat, too. I mean, there's not too many sets that are going to give you, you know, a titanium drill bit set. All right, so you got your drill driver, you got your drill bits here. We'll go take a look at them real quick. Not going to go too in depth here, guys, but I will just show you the basics. All right, and I believe this is the battery. All right, so the bag is fine. You know, I mean, not bad. It'll work, and if you like them, you can transfer them over to whatever box, bag that you'd like to do it in, of course. But I've always been a big fan of Hart. I don't know why. I like their hammers and, you know, good reputation and all. So I was shocked. When I heard about this a week ago, I was as shocked as probably a lot of you guys were. So, all right, so here's the drill driver. Okay. Has a nice feel to it. I like the grip. It's a fairly long drill driver, okay? Just looking, man, it's comfortable though. It has a real nice grip to it, a nice feel. But it is, you know, bigger. I'm just trying to see if I have a drill around, but all right, so let's just look at the battery and we'll kind of do it all in one, battery and charger here. All right, there's the battery. And here's the charger. You know, these chargers, the one thing that's good about them, guys, is they're really small. All right, so you can shove these anywhere. You can actually like stick this in your pocket. You know, I've done it before with the Porter cable where I had their impact wrench I was using, and you know, battery was going dead. They have something very similar to this. I mean, you can stick this in your pocket. Then I brought it to the customer's house and I plugged the battery in and this in while I was cutting their lawn. And when I had to use the impact wrench, it was ready to go. So, you know, there's good and bads to this. We'll have to see what the charge time is with some of this stuff. But, you know, I'm sure they're going to have a more standard charger also. Again, this is their cheapest kit. All right, 79 bucks. So we got to give them some credit or a leash. We'll give them a leash. I don't know how long TTI Hart has been planning this for, but I mean, all of a sudden you look and it's like it's out. There was like no sneak peek, nobody talking about it. Literally, this was on, you know, Walmart's website in one day, and you know. So, all right, so here is the 1.5 amp hour battery. All right, so right off the bat, I'm a little disappointed only because there is no power gauge or battery gauge on it to tell you how much life is left in the battery. Now, that being said, the 4 amp hour battery does have a fuel gauge from what I was told. Very small, light battery. I mean, fairly well made. You know, that's what kind of separates a lot of these companies, guys. Now, again, it doesn't have any power gauge on it, but, you know, it feels like a you know, real battery, so to speak. And you might be like, what the heck are you talking about? But if you've bought any of these really cheap sets on Amazon, you know, I don't want to say any names, Chemo. I don't want to say any names, Tepco. Excuse me. You know, the batteries are kind of shady. All right. So these, you know, wish we had a power gauge on it, but it, you know, real battery with real information on it. All right. It has a name, the BPH001. It tells you how many watt hours it is, 27 watt hours. You don't get that in a lot. It actually has one of those scan codes. So the battery, pretty good. All right. Let's just take a quick look at this bit set that comes with it. I like the feel of it. Like I said, I'm going to, very light with the 1.5. I mean, I don't want to say very light. But, the battery's so light, it doesn't really make a difference. Obviously, we got a slide-on pack here. A lot of people were saying on the video, I actually mentioned it, and it was really just honestly because it's made by TTI. And I mentioned, they look very similar to the Ryobi without the torpedo pack. All right, so, I would probably look at it that way. I mean, obviously, these are brushed tools. I guess maybe Walmart's going to see how it goes. But from what I've heard, they are very committed to this name. All right, the H, which is trademarked. So, Walmart, like I said in the video, I think they've been looking for a more premium brand. Again, Walmart is never going to have a, $150 drill in their store. They're not going to have Panasonic, drills or Hitachi, not Hitachi, Hilti tools in their store, let alone, Milwaukee and DeWalt. Obviously, they sell some of that stuff online. But much like a lot of these, Tractor Supply, Northern Tool, they're trying to get their own, obviously Home Depot has done it really well with Ryobi and Rigid. Lowe's has done it with Cobalt. And, they probably want their own name, right? They're all right. We're going for Hart Tools. We got to go to Walmart. So, it's smart of them because they already have a name, I think, that's out there. So if they would have came out, I don't know, what's it, Hyper Tough? We were kind of talking about it. Hyper Tough is kind of their store brand right now. And again, I can tell you from just, looking at them in the store, I never used one or anything, but this is a pretty nice drill. Now, when I mean nice, it's a nice value drill. All right. If you look at some of that Hyper Tough, stuff, really cheap, to say the least. I don't know who makes that stuff for them. Again, this stuff's made by TTI. So again, a reputable company. I think it's kind of the smart way to go, to be honest with you. I like the colors, the white and the blue. I mean, it's something new. Hart kind of had red a lot, so I don't know where the blue came from. Nice big, I mean, guys, I'm going to hate to say it to you, but doesn't this look a lot like Ryobi? I mean, I don't want to compare it to that, but I mean, take a look. Here's my Ryobi bit set here. All right. And I mean, a little bit different there on the latch. And you got the nice H again, and you have the drilling. I mean, I would honestly, like I said, guys, you're looking at basically Ryobi caliber tools. All right. And I actually had someone on Instagram who was a big Hart fan, and he's also in Ryobi's platform, and we were kind of talking, and he's like, I'm going to be honest with you. If these Hart tools are basically just Ryobi tools, I'm going to get the Harts. And I'm like, what? I'm like, it's a brand new line. There's only like 5 tools. He goes, I like the slide-on packs. I'm like, oh, makes sense. So if you're looking for Ryobi type tools instead of the torpedo, again, I don't want to make any comparisons, obviously, but, we can say similar, at least, here. At least with the bits. Obviously, TTI, so, and did you see what I did? I put this here. This is great. I got to put some more stuff in there, but I need a wrench now. I don't really like it here. I would really like it over there, but I got to do something with these chargers. All right, let's look at these. I want to get out of here. All right, so again, I mean, a nice, wow, it goes all the way up to a half an inch. So if you don't want to spend $44 on the Milwaukee, all right, and these are not, obviously, this is for a drill driver. I'm not a big fan of impact ready drill bits. They're okay once you get over the, 3/8 size, maybe, 5/16. But I don't like using impact bits, the smaller bits that are impact ready. I've snapped around 10 of them over my lifetime. So I really like your regular, non-impact drill bits. But again, totally up to you. I mean, not a bad, you get it for free, guys. And again, very much like Ryobi quality here, if you ask me. But I mean, not bad. I don't know. For $79, guys, I think it's it's obviously brand new. This is the introductory price. I mean, if it goes down to $69, I don't know. I mean, it's brushed, obviously, but for that value customer, it's an option, for the DIY, the homeowner, obviously. They want to kind of get into the market, Walmart, from what I'm guessing here. Yeah, Howie Z, perfect. I have spent $80 on. Yeah, I mean, the thing with it, guys. Again, I'm not. I don't want you to think, TTI, but it's made by a pretty familiar company that's been making tools for a long time. All right, so I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. If and this is me, I mean, the Harbor Freight people can buy what they want, can do what they want. I'm not bashing the Bauer, okay? But remember, the Bauer is, I think, I don't know what the new prices are, but I remember it being $69. All right. Now, I don't know if that comes with a battery. I think it does. $69, right? You get their drill with a battery and a charger. I mean, no doubt about it, I would get this over the Harbor Freight. And it's only because, for one, I'm getting a 3-year warranty instead of a 90-day warranty right off the bat. Two, well, you get some, I don't know. I'm sure Hercules or Bauer are selling something like this for $20 or $30 because the price of some of their drill bits for the Bauer and Hercules are pretty shocking, to be honest with you. But so you get a nice, I don't even know what this is, a 35-piece drill bit set. But, I would go, honestly, really, the major thing is the warranty. But again, I kind of know who's making this. I don't know, who's really, TTI. Let's see if it says it on here. Hart Consumer Products. Yep, this is made. This is where Rigid is kind of based, also in South Carolina. All right. So, and it's basically the same price. So I mean, 3-year warranty versus 3-year warranty. I mean, 3-year warranty versus 90-day warranty. 35-bit titanium drill bit set, and TTI, a reputable company making the actual tool. That's my opinion. You can take that and throw it in the wind, but and like I said, guys, it's definitely. Hopefully they have these up in the store. Oh, thank you, Yankee. I appreciate that. You got some. Yeah, let's actually look at the drill a little bit. Obviously, you got 2 speeds. Now, I don't know if Bauer's 1.5 amp hour battery has a gauge on it. I think it does. So that's a pro for the Bauer. All right. I'm just thinking in my head. But obviously, you got a really nice grip on it, guys. I really like the grip. It's very thin. Again, you got that kind of like that rigid hex grip going on here. It's comfortable. You got a bit holder in the back. You got a Phillips and a flat head. You got, this is all rubber here. This is not, fake rubber or plastic. So you guys know how much I love the rubber overmolds. So you got, and even the H is rubber. Oh, their logos. So nice rubber overmold on the back in case it falls. The grip, this is all rubber, guys. From the bottom here, this is rubber going all the way up around the ass neck to the back of the neck. And then in the front, all the way up by the trigger. The chuck, obviously, it's just a drill driver. It's not a hammer drill. But you got your drill mode, and the selector goes up to 21, 22, 23. Okay? And then you got your drill mode. I don't know. I like it, guys. I mean, for what? For 79 bucks? A new product that's, this is great for us to a degree. It's a new tool platform. The chuck itself is plastic, but, it's not like really any other brand. The Makitas, even their brushless drills have a plastic chuck now. But these are fine. You can't bust these guys. You can slam this. I was looking to see if it was a Jacobs chuck, but I don't know. I don't think so, because TTI does use them. Ryobi's, I think brushless is a Jacobs chuck. But yeah, Yankee. It's like I said, I don't want to. I said it in the video, but I don't want to go that far. But I'm sure there's a lot of technology that's in here. I'm sure this is very inspired by the Ryobi tools, price point wise, technology wise inside of it and all that, component wise. So it's really just about the slide pack over the torpedo pack. Now, again, they're only going to have 1.5 and a 4 amp hour battery to start with. People have been asking me, oh, yeah, it's great. Are they going to have an impact driver? So believe it or not, that video is done. I wasn't thinking it was going to be. There's actually a lot of interest in this to a degree. I mean, Hart. A lot of people love the Hart name. Obviously with the hammers, and again, very similar here. I mean, I don't know how much more similar you can get. And their drill bits are actually not bad. I don't like their bits. They're the Phillips, the 1-inch, the 2-inch. But I like their drill bits, guys. I actually use them probably more than any other brand. But I don't think I have their titanium ones. So these are actually even better. But, yep. And then you see you kind of have the Hart. And then you got, a little bit different here. But so I got the circular saw. I got the 4 amp hour battery. I'm not going to open it now. I just wanted to do this quick, guys. I actually wanted to be at around 20 minutes, so I'm pretty darn close. But any comments or questions, it's available, $79. And again, from what I was told by the people, they plan on making this a very big line. No problem, Howie. Thank you, Paul. I appreciate that, my man. I really do, bud. So something to think about, if you want to, a lot of you guys obviously don't need this, but you're tool guys, all right? Maybe you're a carpenter, right? And you go to Walmart all the time. Hey, you see it, you want to check it out. It's going to cost you 79 bucks. And, obviously it's not going to replace your DeWalt or Milwaukee to a degree. Now, this can do everything that it can do, but, you're limited battery-wise right now, performance-wise. I didn't want to get into all the specs of it, guys. I really just wanted to show it to you. We might have something special going on next week with these. So we'll have to wait and see. Oh, you also have a light on the bottom, which is good. It looks like you have a 10-second delay. Maybe a 15-second delay. 10 or 15, yeah. So guys, again, it's a value brand. You know, it's at Walmart. But I don't know, I like it. It is a fairly long drill driver. All right, it's thin, but it's long. Okay. That's yeah. All right. Well, I got the Milwaukee. Hold on a second. You can another TTI product we can kind of compare it to. Real quick here. Let me just. Okay. Now this is a hammer drill. All right. And it's a Milwaukee, and it's the Gen 3 hammer drill. All right. So you can see the difference. All right. But this is not the tool to be comparing this to. All right. Um, if I had to do it again, I probably wouldn't even have shown you this, only because it's really not a fair comparison. But who cares in all respect? But again, this is not the tool. This is one of the most compact hammer drills out there. A very expensive hammer drill. Not in the same league as the Hart, but as you can see, I mean, if I get the Ryobi brushed, I think you'll be pretty similar here. Or if I get a Porter cable, okay? So I just did want to put that there. Yeah, 94 GT. I think you'd like it. That's my charger. I have to charge this battery. I'm sorry. Yep, they all make noise pretty much now. I have one that doesn't make noise. Left. It's actually upstairs. But they have changed these chargers. I'm telling you, because I just got a new charger. I don't know what it came with. I think the Brad Nailer kit, and it's different. It looks different. It feels different. So I'm gonna take these are the old ones. I mean, this went up as soon as I got it 3 years ago. So we might compare that in the future here. But that's really it, guys. So there's a new line, and hopefully it does well at Walmart. I'm really pulling for it. I hope Tractor Supply gets a good line. It's just more tools for us to talk about, right? And more tools for you guys to try. So, and whoever, Menards. I hear I hear so many great things about Menards, especially over the past 2 or 3 days with this Lowe's situation. Just there was comments on there about Menards, how much people just love it, the customer service, the friendly workers, the friendly people. Obviously they're nowhere near me right now, but hey, maybe in 3 or 4 years, Menards has their own, power tool brand. It seems like everyone's doing it, right? Harbor Freight did it around 2 years ago. Obviously Home Depot started it with Ryobi. Lowe's came soon after with Cobalt. Actually, Home Depot has Rigid now. So it's the trend. So we'll see what happens. I know they're very excited about it. And yeah, it's pretty cool. All right. $79. Not too bad for what you get for sure. All right. And remember, guys, the kit with the circular saw is a much better deal because you get the drill and you get the drill bits. You get a circular saw, a 6.5-inch circular saw with a dust port attachment, or with a dust attachment, and a 4 amp hour battery. All right, so you're getting that big 4 amp hour battery. Very smart. If you notice, Harbor Freight, I don't think they include their 3 amp hour battery with anything. Their Bauer line. All right. So right off the bat, I think they're kind of doing this right. to a degree. We'll see. Hopefully, we see a drill driver, impact driver set. I think we will. Again, it's very, very new. I think they wanted to come out with a few tools before Christmas, but really look for this line in 2020 to, explode to a degree. All right. That's it, guys. We'll catch you. Thank you, guys. Thanks again. Thank you, DCG 94, of course. George, my brother Travis, my man Nathan, and of course, Dark Magic. Thank you. Paul Ward, I appreciate that. Yankee, I appreciate that, man. Yankee, you're the best. And thank you, of course, to my other brother there. And I got to get Shaka back on here. Shaka's a little mad at me. Because I added people and it took him off. Howie, thanks, my man. All right, let me get out of here. All right, guys, I'll catch you on the flip.